All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the fourth episode of Military History Conversations here on the Military History Chronicles YouTube channel. Welcome, Will B. Hey, thanks for joining again.
Pleasure as always.
All right, awesome. Not a whole lot has changed. I mean, I guess the couple of things that have changed since the last time we met here. On the ground in Gaza Strip, it looks like they're staying in northern Gaza, from what it sounds like.
Right, and it sounds like they have some kind of special raids going on in the south occasionally.
Yeah, I was reading earlier. They were saying something about where they came in from the east to seal the north from the south, and now they're starting more of their incursions coming in from the north. So yeah, it's interesting. It sounds like that's the area that they want to focus on, and of course, things are kind of intensifying on the northern border with Lebanon and Syria too. You know, they're going after Hezbollah targets. So that part of what's going on in the Middle East really hasn't changed. One big thing that is going on, and it's kind of worldwide, the anti-Israeli and anti-Jewish protests are just, it's incredible how intense they have been. It's
never seen it before.
Not like this. I mean, I've seen protests, but not on the level that it is. I mean, it's got me a bit perplexed, and I'm kind of really trying to wrap my head around, what exactly is this stemming from? Is there something that I missed as far as the underground? You hear the anti-Jewish, anti-Israeli banter or rhetoric that always comes from Iran and the extremists, right?
Right.
But it seems like it's gotten to the level below that to where people are now feeling this way, and it's very strange what's going on.
There's even fighting between the Jews themselves. There's the anti-Zionists and the Zionists, and they're at battle right now.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
It's a very strange timeline. I'm not sure if I'm on a bad acid trip, how much mushrooms I've taken yesterday. Not that I did at all, but it's just man, like I had never seen something like this. I never thought I would see something like this ever in my lifetime, but apparently it's happening right now.
Exactly.
Hey,
what's up, OG? Hey, thanks for the intro. Thanks for the compliments on the intro. Thanks.
It is a wonderful intro. But it's just man, I mean, how dangerous is this going to get on our own soil? I mean, look at what they had. Did you see what happened in Paris? I mean, they were fighting with the police. They were fighting with each other. And in London was another crazy thing going on. I mean,
and look what was happening in Russia and in the airport where they're going after.
God, they were chasing down. They were going to hotel rooms. They were going to the hotel and trying to drag Israelis out of the hotel rooms to kill them.
Exactly. And you know what's weird is, okay, let's rewind a little bit. I'm not advocating that Russia is on our side. That's not what I'm saying. But what was one of the key reasons why Russia had their special military operation in the Ukraine?
No, that was
denazification, right?
Yeah.
So denazification. If Russia per se is against the Nazis, that means they would be for the Jews,
right. You would think so, but they're letting them run roughshod in Dagestan right now.
Exactly, and not only that, weren't they helping? Didn't they offer some assistance to Hamas in some kind of capacity? I'm not sure what I don't want to say
what it was, but yeah, they did offer aid, and I believe they said something through Syria as well, or some weird stuff like that.
I never bought the whole denazification. That was just.
They were pandering to a certain group of people that love to hear that stuff. And, okay, go ahead, do it.
Exactly. It just shows you how stupid that whole.
They haven't existed since 1945, guys. There's no Nazis. Come on.
Oh man! But hey, for you guys who always come on the channel, check out my community page. I got a couple of polls out there. It looks like World War II is winning. One poll is who played a bigger role for the Union in the Civil War? And I got Herman Haupt and good old George McClellan. Right now, Herman is winning.
Really?
So that's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting.
McClellan's okay.
I find that okay. I'll get into that a little bit more, but I'll let it go for a few more days. And then I also got to pull, what military history era would you like us to discuss? I got American Revolution, American Civil War, World War One, World War II, and any other military conflicts that I haven't stated. So right now, World War II is winning. Not a surprise. Yeah, it's cool.
No, makes sense, man. That's probably the biggest topic everybody's heard. Or knows about. At least we were all raised on plenty of World War II knowledge, right?
I also like to get into the other ones. I like the 30 Years War. A lot of them are European. Oh, it's another interesting one. The Boer Wars.
The Boer Wars are awesome.
In South Africa, there was definitely new techniques that were coming about. As a matter of fact, kind of one of the earliest, insurgency type. I mean, don't get me wrong, American Revolution was insurgent type, but the Boer Wars was definitely insurgent. I don't know what that war would be called, but when the French went into Algiers, that was another one.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, you could call
that was huge for
yeah,
more asymmetric type warfare. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's a whole bunch of. I mean, we could get into so many. I mean, and then on the island of the UK. I mean, my goodness, there's a bunch of wars. They
were fighting each other for
the Glorious Revolution. You name it, man. They had so many different things going on just on their little island.
Another major war that's not on the list is also Korea.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Korea. The Forgotten War. It's titled that way for a reason. It's forgotten.
Yeah. We lost more men there than Vietnam.
Yep, absolutely. That is true. Let's see, on Netflix, I watched all the World War II docs. Hey, good on you, Val. Nice.
Yeah, there was you know what? I'm gonna look it up right now because if I don't give you guys the name of this thing, I'll kick myself in the ass. Exactly. I found a really good B-17 documentary on HBO the other day.
Oh, nice. Good deal. Oh. Did you catch out that? Did you check out the end of the line with the steam engines? I don't know if you happen to catch that.
Yeah, I also found another documentary. What was the name of this thing here? I'll share it to you if I can find it in my YouTube history channel.
Exactly. Will, it's a trigger word. To say denazifying, it puts you kind of like on a what is the word I'm looking? You're put on a different level. If you're for denazification, that means you're just that much better of a person. So your word means more than someone else, right? It's dumb. It's dumb.
Yeah, it's another one of those.
It's used as a tool rather than really meaning anything.
I'm just saying, they weaponize the term racist now and all stuff like that.
Right.
It's exactly what that is.
Right. And, just because you disagree with the point doesn't mean that you're a hater or exactly. Yeah. You got to be careful with some of these terms because, words do mean something to an extent. But when people start abusing the use of that word for other means, then everything gets convoluted and it just, all it does is divide. And the last thing we need right now is division. We need a little bit more unification, but.
Oh yeah. The Cold Blue. It's called
The Cold Blue.
Restored footage shot by director William Wyler documents the lives of World War II's heroic 8th Air Force.
The 8th Air Force, yep. Those are all the bombers, man. Any bomber that flew in the European campaign or theater of war was in the 8th Air Force, yep.
Oh, my God. Could you imagine being
That's tough, man. Back in those days?
Purple Heart Corner.
Man, dude,
your life was numbered in days and missions at that point.
Now, towards the end, it wasn't as bad because the Luftwaffe kind of wasn't as, they weren't as deadly as they were. But when you had not only did you have to worry about the Luftwaffe, but you had to worry about the damn, the anti-aircraft on the ground.
And they had
you've seen photos. I mean, it just turns the sky black with how much metal is in the air.
Each and every one of those rounds is radar guided. Radar guided. They, that was advanced for their time.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. There was a lot of advancements in World War II, and that's that could be a preview of what we want to talk. Matt, now, once I finish, like I said, I'll get that poll a few more days, but we're going to have to kind of narrow in what we're going to talk on World War II because there's so many different ways you can go on World War II. I'll just say, you know what? Since I'm putting it up to the chat. I'll just let the chat kind of guide the discussion, and we can take a topic from whatever the chat says and then run with it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
far as-
Maybe they want to talk about a certain battle or a certain
Exactly.
general. We can narrow that one down.
And I'll do my best as far as figuring it out. And if we have to,
I
we could use the almighty Google.
Google Foo is always at everybody's fingertips these days, my friend. It helps out very good these days too.
I'm gonna take
Ask
a look
Google.
at the live UA map real quick.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna try to
let's
find
see.
another. I'm trying to find. So I found a live stream that's got some of the footage. Wow. Okay, it's on fire.
Yeah, go
over
for
there.
it. Yeah, whatever you just put in the chat.
But they have a guy talking over it, and I'm like, I don't want that crap. I'm trying to find what he's looking at, minus him in the damn picture, because this guy's pretty annoying. Let me see if I could find something here. Let me go Gaza live. See, always. Hopefully, I don't show any weird footage or nothing. Here. Okay, so this is it. This is what he's looking at. Cool. We can cut out that guy. I'll put it in chat too.
All right, cool. I'm just taking a look. It looks like nothing. Lots of strikes going on in the north.
Oh yeah, they're tearing up the north. There must be some kind of hub out there, man. Some kind of focal point of like maybe that's where the big old underground area is there. I want to know what the hell this blue area is within Gaza Strip right now. Is that?
Are you talking about that little box?
That little square there, rectangle area.
That's where they came in from the east. That's what I'm guessing.
That's probably occupied territory then.
I think what it is that's the area where they're starting to cut off the north and the south.
And then look, if you look up at the north end and then the north west of the map too, they have blue areas there too. So
I see that little triangle and then that part along the beach. Yep.
That's probably occupied.
That must be the areas that they definitely have in control of. Yeah, I think you're right. Yep. Good point.
Makes sense.
I guess some of the big news that was coming out, one of the hostages that they took from that big party, remember during the raid in October 7th? I guess they found out that I guess she was killed. Oops. Yeah, actually, yeah, there we go. She was killed and supposedly was decapitated. Yeah.
Yeah, they keep throwing that word around a lot,
I don't like that, man. There's something about where's that black smoke coming from? Looks like from olive trees. Doesn't that look like an olive tree grove right there?
That does look like an olive tree grove. Does it have sound? Yeah, it does have sound. I just had it on mute like a dumbass.
Yeah, same here. I do that too because sometimes I have to sometimes hear myself on here. It's like, man.
Yeah, man.
What do we got here? Yeah, I gave you. I think I gave you the blue. I gave a bunch of people the blue wrench, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, man. Sharing the love. Let me see here. I was gonna send you this. So I'm trying to find it. It's on my phone. I'll dig it out maybe later on. But it was showing what kind of ships are with our carrier strike groups right now. It's not just us. There's also ships from Italy and
the UK.
Greece. UK and Greece are involved as well. They're part of our carrier strike group right now going out there.
Hey, what's up, Ron? Great show. I'd like to share some information about JFK assassination for all right, man. That's another thing we could get into. I know Los is ready. He wants to get into that.
Oh,
he wants to get into some of the conspiracy theories. That's a big one.
It's coming up this month. Great movies. JFK, the movie's a good movie.
No, wasn't it? What day was it? No, it was November 3rd, right? Something like that.
No,
I'm going off memory here.
I think it was later. I think it was like November 22nd. Hold on. JFK was it?
I think
Google
you're right.
Foo.
There you go.
Google Foo. November 22nd.
There it is, November 22nd, end of the month. So yeah, we're getting close.
1963.
Oh wow, that's how many years then? That's holy crap.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's an anniversary.
We're right on the anniversary. It's like what? How many years ago?
60 years.
Yeah.
Holy.
No, longer than that, right? 63.
I think that's 60 years.
So 63 to 2003. That's 40. No, 60 years. You're right. Yep. 60
wild.
years.
That's wild, man.
6 decades, man. Holy crap.
That's freaking wild.
But there is so much that has been written about that. But it's like what is true and what is
Man, I tell you
false.
what,
Somewhere in the middle is the truth, right?
if you were able to sieve out all the BS, there would be your answer. But that's take a while. We'll know the truth. I mean, wasn't somebody out there at one? Well, here's the thing. I thought Trump he did.
He unlocked a bunch of stuff.
Right.
Right.
That's what I'm getting
I don't think anything came of it because I don't remember anyone saying, "Oh, guess what we found."
I'm pretty sure the CIA, along with the.
You know what's funny too? Mo G brings up a point. He goes, even the history of the Kennedy family.
Oh,
you know, people talk about, they talk about, they had a dynasty, right? The Kennedy family.
Oh,
I would argue that there's even a bigger dynasty than the Kennedys. And who would those be?
Bushes.
The Bushes. Exactly. I think they have a little bit more. It was funny when, what did they say? When W was the governor of Texas and Jeb was the governor of Florida, that 1 out of 8 people in the United States was governed by a Bush. So there's some reach there as far as governor. But think about it. You got, Pops. He was a CIA director. He's a vice president. He was a president. His son was a president.
Mm-hmm.
Another son who was a governor of one of the most populous states in the union. I mean, it's just there's some pull there.
There's a lot of pull there.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Napoleon Joaquin Phoenix is a great actor.
I cannot wait to see that. That looks freaking amazing.
I got a feeling though it's going to be more of his personal rather than his. I mean, there's going to be war, of course, because it's Napoleon.
Right.
But I got a feeling it's not going to be so much on the war.
Right, and that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
If you want a good Napoleon movie, look at The movie Waterloo was amazing. For its time, to me, that's one of the greatest war films of all time.
Oh, I may have to watch that.
And hey, they filmed all that. There's no CGI there. They literally had whole formations.
Right, all the extras.
And they had the formations that they would set up. The rectangle formations against the cavalry charges.
Oh yeah,
the squares. The big old squares. They had all the same things.
They called them grand armies, right? And his use of artillery though, that's where he blended into artillery with his ground forces. I mean, it was just,
which was
the guy knew what he was doing.
Precursor to modern battles. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hit them with the artillery as your infantry is coming up online.
And you got to have a mobile. It's got to be mobile as well because it's got to stay up with the infantry, right?
No fixed positions there. They're going to be moving with the boys.
Exactly.
Same thing we do today. I think he was ahead of his time. He was a smart guy.
But yeah, Ron. Yeah, we'll definitely have to get into the whole JFK. That was a huge moment. There was a lot of things he was involved in. Bay of Pigs. It kind of started a little bit under Eisenhower, but JFK got a little bit nuts there. Not only that, he got the Cuban Missile. Listen to everything. I mean, he's got the Bay of Pigs. He's got the Cuban Missile Crisis. He was responsible for getting us into space to a certain extent, right? He was Eisenhower kind of started, but he pushed it. He got us involved in Vietnam more as far as ground troops are concerned. Right. And then he was one of very few presidents who were assassinated. So, he kind of checks the marks on a whole bunch of stuff, doesn't he?
If you guys want to see a good movie about the Cuban Missile Crisis, there's a movie called 13 Days. It's got 13 Days. It's got Kevin Costner in it. It's a pretty decent movie. It's not bad.
Interesting. I'm more into the whole doc. You kind of like the stuff with Retrograde.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I like. I
love that stuff. Embedded
stuff. That's happening in real time, and that's not BS you're looking at there. That's what they're seeing, and it's
you're real. Seeing what they're seeing. You can't. What was?
Oh, did you mute yourself? Or did I mute you?
For that live border. Wait for it to clear out here and done. Okay.
Cool. I thought let's happened there for a second.
Let's see what else we got here real quick.
And you notice too, they really, I told you this over the weekend. There really wasn't not too much coming out of East in general, more so stuff coming out of
No.
our own country.
Yes, and
That
worldwide.
that protest that I saw there in what was it? It looked like Brooklyn or something.
Brooklyn.
Oh my God, man! I mean,
Yep.
I would
But you
hate to be on the wrong side of that one.
just some of the
Chicago, they had they were beating on the Black Hebrew Israelites, who they have their own.
Could someone explain to me what is it? What is it that makes them? Because you're not seeing any pro-Israeli. I mean, you see a couple of here and there, but nothing to the extent of the pro-Palestinian. What is it that about that side of this equation that is so resonating? What is it? I don't understand.
Why all of a sudden is there all this major hate? I mean, where was it to begin with? Was it always there?
Was it just bubbling underneath and we didn't notice?
Maybe. I mean, and I had a good conversation with my old man. I talk to him every day. Me and my old man are like best friends. And I was talking to him. He goes, when I was growing up as a kid, when they had protests like that, the Jews would go out there and kick their ass.
Yeah.
That they wouldn't let that happen. And
right.
now the population, there's so much more people that are against them. They can't do that. They'll get killed trying to do something like that.
Now, when I notice in these, it's a lot of the young people. It's not necessarily people our age. It's people like, college age, maybe a little bit older. That's where it seems to reside. And I don't understand. I really don't. I don't get it.
I was watching the crowd. I was looking at the crowd. And a few things that I saw in common was, most of them are all college age people. Mm-hmm. And if you saw an older person in there, more likely, from the 60s era, they weren't our age group by any means.
Right.
And, I wonder if those are their professors. They're there. Hey, here's your credit today. We're going
Maybe it makes me wonder. But you know what? This is kind of what, in a way, it might be a blessing in disguise, because maybe some of these parents who are sending their kids off to these colleges are starting to see, hey, if I send my kid off to college, is this what is being not necessarily taught, but what's being, pushed upon my child, where I really don't want them to, yes, I want them to have a broad knowledge of different things in the world, but that's kind of going a little bit above and beyond. I think.
Now you got your kid out there, protesting for terrorism. I mean, that's as simple as that. This is not about Palestinians. This is about Hamas, man. I mean, exactly. If you can't separate the two, there's something wrong with you.
I mean, it's to me, it's almost like say if it was back in World War II and Germany took over Poland, and then Poland started fighting back, and then you got people protesting against Poland for fighting against the Germans who attacked. That's what it seems to me, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's exactly that. It's a backwards.
How dare you attack another country that's attacking you? And I don't honestly. No,
could you imagine where were these people at during 9/11?
Then you know what? This didn't happen, and during 9/11, it unified the country.
Oh yeah. Well, it
just tells you,
everybody.
Look how much has changed in just 22 years since 9/11. Look how much it's changed. So in the past, if this happened to Israel in 2001, would it be like it is? I don't think so. I don't think I could say it would.
No.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You're still going to see
people that are protesting. If this was 2001 and those people were protesting like that, they'd probably get beat. And the police would probably force them off the corner to, hey, you can't protest about this. It would be the local government will not even allow it to happen. I mean, it wouldn't be even a thought. But here we are today, where we're so divided, not just in this country, but worldwide. Totally.
Yes, it's global.
It's a,
and I just it confuses me. And hey, what's up, Matt? Thanks for joining.
Yeah, what's up, Matt? Oh shit, we got the shirt.
What's up, Kyle?
I bet Kyle had fun hearing his name all night tonight, even though
Kyle was having some fun. Oh yeah, over in good old NorCal Sports Network. That was fun. We had a good discussion today. That was nice.
Yeah. I joined a little bit late. I wanted to join earlier to talk some mess about fantasy.
No problem. It was good though. It was really good. Kind of the focus as it should be was on the 49ers and the woes that they're having. But yeah,
they are,
hey, if any of you guys aren't subscribed to NorCal Sports Network, most of you probably are, because I think you guys all came from over here. But yeah, go subscribe to NorCal Sports Network. We talk all about the sports over there. What's up, Rob? Thanks for joining me.
What's up, Rob?
And I'm wearing a shirt, Will. That's funny.
Well,
okay, what food did you get today? Was it In-N-Out again? What'd you get today, Kyle?
That's some animal style, double animal style. I might have to go to.
Oh, wham! They changed the angle. Look, there's a lot of smoke over there, wherever that is.
Might be a smoke. Nah, that's not a smoke screen.
No, that's
fire.
Yeah.
I'm looking.
No,
man, look
not
at
hearing
that
any gunfire.
Destruction, man. Look at all that destruction. There's a lot of people that are dead, man. They don't even. I don't think they can begin to tell you how many people have lost their lives so far.
Yeah, I know.
So
the open borders don't. Moji, he's not wrong. Open borders don't help.
No, they don't.
Who knows how many people have crossed?
I
just read. I guess there's a new big caravan getting ready to head over. Supposedly, let me see if it's still up here.
Oh, wonderful. Man, that's why a nation needs an identity, and part of it. I mean, you can't have a nation without borders. There's no. That's not a nation. Not just a.
Yeah, it says large migrant caravan sets off for the U.S. from southern Mexico.
Well, I tell you what, they're not Mexicans. They aren't Mexicans anymore coming over the border, and I sure as hell wish they were, because Mexicans are some of the greatest people. What the was that? Out my window, or was that off the live stream?
I think that was off the live stream. I heard the boom.
But I don't know anymore.
I'll show you what I got here on Newsmax. House GOP unveils bill to fund Israel by cutting the IRS budget. Hey, I'm all for that.
Yeah, right on. It's about damn time.
But it's gonna set up a showdown, as they say, with the Democrats who control the Senate. So
shit.
It'll probably die in the Senate, and then they get nowhere. They won't compromise.
Oh yeah.
And that's what it's supposed to. You're supposed to compromise, but
they don't do that anymore. They just sit there and fight, get nothing done until the next election cycle, and then they make a point to run on that.
Yep.
Well, they won't let us do this. So that's why you should vote for us. And, okay. How about you guys be adults and actually just get shit done, please, for once.
Egypt is controlling their border. What's up with Biden? Yeah, Egypt always controls. They limit how many people come into their country from the southern border. They don't want the people from Gaza Strip to come into the country and create mayhem in there. Oh, I heard that. That was
yeah. There's some
sound like grenades or something, because it was low thuds. Well, they're panning.
Yeah. Again, remember I told you it's the most. Wow.
That is crazy. There's that one pancaked. Whew.
Wow, that is extreme. Just a couple weeks ago, we were looking at this, and it was a nice looking, beautiful city, and whoa,
not no more.
Man.
That's what war does.
Yeah, that thing's screwed, man. Hate to see people displaced over crap like that, but that's what happens, man. That's what happens in war.
Yeah, it is starting to get cold, Kyle. It's getting a little bit cool down here in Galt as well.
Oh man, actually, I left my windows open a couple of nights ago. And
ooh, that's right.
I woke up. I'm like, why am I so fucking cold, man? it was 48 degrees in my freaking place. I'm like, oh no, dude.
It's summertime. I'll open the window because it gets it nice and cool, and then the morning you wake up, you close everything, and you're good to go. Yeah, not so much anymore now.
No, yeah.
Oh, didn't you go visit your uncle this weekend? Didn't you?
No, I'm gonna probably visit him later this week.
Cool.
I'm probably gonna go maybe on Thursday or something.
Cool.
There's I can't remember the name. I'm gonna have to ask him next before I go down there. Get the directions to that Mexican place. If it's still in business, I haven't been down there in a while.
Oh, here we go. Just saw this. Let me see the source real quick. Oh, Kent. It's Sky News Arabia. Is that part of the Sky News? Or
yeah, that's part of the UK network.
Okay, well, it's in Arabic, but it's Sky News Arabia. It says security sources told Reuters 2 drones targeted the Al-Assad Air Base in Iraq, which houses American forces, without causing any casualties.
Well, that's all that is. They just want to cause terror. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sure they want to kill people, but as far
So
as
it sounds like
we'll
we'll probably go drop bombs on somebody else. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, we'll probably go drop bombs on Syria, whatever position that the IRGC has out there in Syria. Probably drop a bomb on their heads in retaliation. We won't
And
attack Iran outright.
Oh, here it is. Oh, there's movies in here. Manny's War Room from Telegram. It says Israeli army says it struck some 300 Hamas targets in Gaza Strip over the past day. Ground forces clashed with terror cells who fired missiles and heavy machine gun fire. Killed numerous Hamas members, according to the Israeli army.
Interesting.
I'm going to take a gander at these clips here.
Oh, yeah, be careful with some of these ones. Especially if they're on Telegram.
It says view in Telegram.
Oh, wow. They just blew up a house of someone. Oh, man, they blew up a car.
Yeah, I can't even see it. I'm not even trying.
You can see them wiping out buildings. It's drone footage of their airstrikes.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it's nothing too extreme. But what I was saying, so many Telegram videos, because I do use Telegram, especially when I'm following stuff in Ukraine. Sometimes you'll see somebody's head getting cut off on that damn thing. So
yeah,
just gotta be a little careful.
Sky News is out. No, I don't think Sky News is Australia. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's UK.
Pretty.
Isn't
sure
that where Sky News? Matter of fact, I think Fox News was a derivative of Sky News.
Yeah,
not mistaken. Yeah, a lot of gray smoke over there. You see that?
Let me see. Go back to. Oh, okay. That's a little
lot
different
of smoke
now.
over there.
Wonder what that's from. Are they starting fires, or is that just from?
I don't know where that's
the bombs
from. And then there's black smoke a little bit closer.
No.
Yeah, you see that, right? Are those Jersey barriers? Just past the Jersey barriers is that dark black, and then off to the right is that darker gray.
Are they burning tires? That's what that black smoke looks like. A little small.
Alex
black
Peterson, hey, thanks. I haven't seen you in here before. Appreciate you joining the channel. It says, is there any news about the hostages? You know, the only news I heard about the hostages is they found that one Israeli/German female who was found dead without her head. Yeah. What channel are we watching here? I'll put it back up there, Mark, so you could take a gander.
Oh yeah, that's the Reuters channel here. I can put it in chat real quick.
Boom. There you go.
Oh shit, you got
there. You go.
Cool. Right on.
We got
it.
There you go.
It's how you make sure it's up. You know, if you think
exactly.
Like that, never get wrong. Measure twice, cut once, kind of deal.
Mutually assured destruction. Always hit the target more than once.
There you go. That's the doctrine.
But yeah, that's the only news I've heard about hostages. Now, the only way I think they found it is the IDF must be getting into areas where they've had hostages. I don't know, because it seems like they didn't find her until after they got into Gaza.
Right.
But yeah, man, I don't know what to say about these hostages. It could be.
I don't think there's any good news to give you, to be honest, when it comes to these things. I mean, why should, at this point, they're being invaded, so there's no longer any leverage there.
And one thing I would not be surprised is in the coming days, maybe even the coming weeks, that you start seeing some of these hostages showing up in Iran.
Ooh,
would not be surprised.
That's that's. I was thinking about the same thing the other day too.
And they're going to use them as collateral.
Give us $6 billion more, please. That was a grenade right there. That's what that sounded like. That last little boom,
boom.
The most underwhelming thing I've ever done in my career.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that last time.
Oh funny. Man, I tell you what.
Scrolling through Twitter, only thing I'm seeing is James Harden getting traded.
Oh, did he get traded? Where's he going?
To the Clippers.
That guy's a head case. He has to be a head case. There's no way.
Did you hear that one?
Yeah, I heard that one. That's another. That could be a small mortar too, or a 40 millimeter.
I can't tell if that was. I think that was actually landing. That wasn't an outgoing.
No, that was coming in, landing somewhere around in that AO that we're looking at there. It's getting weird.
Yep.
Getting weird. But you know what? They haven't
I
really
keep hearing it. You're hearing those corrupts. That might be actually the main cannon on a tank. It kind of sounds familiar to what they do because in the Ukraine, it sounds similar.
I just had a flash in my mind. Maybe they're dropping grenades down those tunnels.
Could be. See, there was a low thump, but not like the crump.
Yeah, the low thump.
I can hear the bass in my headphones.
Yeah, I'm hearing that too. That's why I got my new fancy headphones.
There's the
look, they got a blue light on the side. Did you see that? That's cool.
What's up?
My headphones have like
lights
up on the sides for whatever weird we're using that. I don't know. But yeah, I think the low one's probably either artillery or a tank round. Well, it'd probably be a tank because an artillery piece would sound much heavier than that.
Yeah.
Or at least a 155 would. 120, which is what
the main battle tanks usually have, yeah.
What they use? What's the gun? The Reichsgewehr something or another. That's what it is. The main 120.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know what the Merkavas use as far as their main. I'm pretty sure it's 120. I think everything goes 120. Anything smaller than that, it's usually the rounds will bounce off tanks.
Oh, yeah,
unless it's like a Sabo or something like that.
Sabo round mess you rolled up.
Because I know they got the heat rounds and Sabo rounds, and they got a whole bunch of different stuff. Let me refresh the live view. Oh, I keep hearing that.
I had a buddy that was a tanker during the invasion of Iraq, second time.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, he was a gunner on M1A1 or on A1A2.
Wow, nice.
And they went through An Nasiriyah. They actually had a tank battle in An Nasiriyah.
Really? You said the first one or the second?
Second one.
The second Gulf War?
Second Gulf War.
Yeah, because I know there was a lot more. What was it? Battle of Easting 73 or something like that? That was a big tank battle, I think.
Easting. Yeah, we wiped out a whole battalion, I believe. Well, that was
kind of an unfair advantage, though. I mean, it's not like we were going up against our peers. It was pretty bad.
Well, I mean, hey, the
fourth sounds good, Kyle.
Army, the fourth largest army in the world, and we crushed.
Yeah, they were large. Don't get me wrong. That is true. But our air war prior to that was they were just. I heard. Oh, well, that's a different camera view. They panned over.
And that F-117 Nighthawk, bro, what a beautiful. Yeah. And that thing looks like it shouldn't be able to fly, but man, I guess
no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
I watched an air show at McClellan, and I saw one of those things in person. It took off damn near vertically. I'm like, what the frick? How? And then you know what's even funnier was watching the U-2 take. Well, okay, something just exploded right in front of my face.
Yeah, I see it. What is that? What is going on over there, man? I don't see anything though, other than smoke.
I don't hear any rapport either. I don't hear a boom.
I hear crump and then boom, crump, boom. I don't know if you guys are hearing this. I got headphones on, so it's a little bit different than if you don't have headphones on.
Right. I don't think you'd be able to hear us if you didn't have the headphones on. Huh. But yeah, seeing the U-2 take off, the same
that
thing.
Thing goes. Oh, there it is. Did you see that?
Oh yeah. You can see the flame.
Yeah.
Something. Wherever they are, they're looking over top of somebody shooting, and then there's the boom. Okay.
That's an explode. But what is that explode? Is that from a tank or is that something that's landing? I think it's something that's landing there.
I don't know. That's strange. I'm not sure what I'm looking.
That's a great view they got from here.
Yeah, at least they don't expect anything incoming. Otherwise, they wouldn't be there.
It's hard to see the topography because I don't know what the depth perception is here. But I see all that green. It looks like a field, and then it's right there at that tree line. It looks.
And I'm not even sure exactly.
Oh, what was this? Come on, man! Stupid ad.
Oh yeah, I hate those things.
There you go.
Oh, you got to get the YouTube Premium, man. That takes a lot of your headaches away.
God, I might have to. How much is that?
I think it's like $7 a month. Let me check real quick.
Oh, that's it.
On my account. Purchases and memberships. Never mind the increases. $14 a month. Probably
holy
not worth
crap! Damn.
I don't even know. When I first got on, it was $7. Inflation.
Exactly.
No, I'm kidding.
Jeez.
You're definitely
Well, they
taking
know.
advantage
They
of it.
know. Everyone. Think about it. Everyone is
Everybody hates
stuck at
ads.
home during COVID. So hey, you know what? Let's jack up the prices. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, do you really want to see? Do you really want to get brainwashed by that damn Burger King commercial over and over again? No.
Well,
Every time I
whatever
see
was
Burger
going
King
on over there, it
commercial,
looks like it stopped.
I just
There was
turn
some
that
kind of
thing.
action going over there.
Yeah, that was weird.
But I don't see no one. I don't see any movement. Like I said, I don't know if there's a undulations where we're kind of seeing the high ground and there's more of a valley that dips in there.
Oh, I see movement in the trees.
You do?
I do see movement in the trees.
Like in the middle or off to the left? Or
Center right by those by where it goes trees and then it goes brown.
like that Quinza hut sitting out there?
Yeah, right. Just probably about the Quonset hut there. Yeah. So
Huh.
you can see movement in the trees. So maybe there are troops out there that they're, but then there's no ground forces. So why? Okay, I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, I can see people moving through the trees every once in a while.
I wonder if are they booby traps? I don't know.
You think they're walking through a minefield? Boom.
You never know.
Hey, they could be. Maybe I have some claymores out there clacking off.
Or any kind of anti-tank.
Oh, yeah.
But if a person steps on it, then
becomes anti-person.
You
turn it to
quickly.
If you step on an anti-tank mine, yeah, you won't even have to think about it.
It
is what it is, man. At least you want to feel no pain. At least that's a thought. That's a theory, right? That's how that goes. It's a theory.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
But if it's a toe popper, on the other hand, you're going to be maimed for life. And you're going to probably wish you might have gotten the anti-tank mine instead.
Real quick, as far as one thing we haven't been talking about in a while, and it's kind of been in the back burner, is Ukraine.
Everybody's see, that's a nice distraction, right?
Exactly. Now, it's the bad weather, the inclement weather is starting to settle in over there in Ukraine. So things are going to start slowing down.
The infamous winter.
They go into their winter camps, if you will. And then, not as much happens over the wintertime. Maybe more aerial strike type of stuff. But as far as the heavy duty ground fighting, it's not going to be as intense.
No, it won't.
It shouldn't be, but you never know.
Oh, hell, everybody's wrong sometimes. Oh yeah, Alex, our Civil War guy, said you could join us at some point if you want to talk a little bit more about the Civil War.
Well, I wasn't going to go that long today. Maybe on another one.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, maybe we'll make it instead of talking about this war, we can get into Civil War. I would love to do that. That'd be fun.
Oh yeah.
Man. Yeah, what's his schedule look like? Is he mostly available at night or?
Yeah, he works night shifts.
So he work. What days does he normally have off?
Let me ask you.
Well, he's back on the East Coast too, so we might have to do an earlier show if we do that. Just to try to accommodate him, because I know it's like freaking 3 a.m. over there.
Yeah.
Unless he's a night owl. Yeah. It's kind of
I was almost about to hop on here and give the old coast to coast introduction.
Oh, nice.
I was gonna do the old from Northern California. Good morning and good evening wherever you may be.
Yeah, there you go. The good old George Norrie. I kind of like George Knapp's intro, talking about what is he? It's really good. I can't remember how it goes, but it's really good.
Have you seen the new documentary that they did on George Knapp? It's called The UFO Reporter. It's 2 parts. Pretty good. I don't know how he kind of got into the whole thing.
Oh, no kidding. Huh.
You know what tomorrow is? Tomorrow, or actually.
Oh, yeah. Or is it tonight?
I'm trying to think. Is it tonight or is it tomorrow? Ghost to Ghost.
Ghost to Ghost.
I think Ghost to Ghost is actually on right now till about 3 or 4 in the morning.
Oh, the repeat's on it too. Is it on right now? I bet you it is.
I wonder if they have Ghost to Ghost.
Or actually, it might be tomorrow night. It might be actually on Halloween night.
I think it is actually on. I think it starts actually because they start on Eastern time. So
Yeah, it
it's
starts
probably
10
on
o'clock
home.
here.
Yeah. So yeah, it's
Oh
probably
yeah,
just
because if he's Pacific, he starts because just stay in Missouri now? Or does he still go between LA and Missouri?
I think he goes between the two.
So yeah, if he's in Missouri, then he starts it at midnight. But then if he's in LA, he starts it at 10.
I wonder what is all this little black smoke fires.
I don't know, man.
I'm still trying
Usually
to figure
black
that
smoke
out.
is like tires, usually.
Tires or it's
Fuel.
either fuel. Something's burning really hot. That's what usually
Yeah.
black smoke is. White smoke.
Oh, he's watching a different one here. I'll put the one that we're watching here. There you go, Kyle. That's the one we're watching. See, he's watching a 4-screen. We're not watching a 4-screen.
Oh yeah, the 4-screen one. Not going to show you anything there.
We're watching their Reuters one.
And this one here is showing pure destruction, man. Holy shit.
I wonder where this is in relation to the border.
It is on the border.
It's on the border. I just don't know where. Does it say? Hold on, the description. No, it doesn't say.
Let me see if I can find
just
it
view
here.
of Gaza seen from Israel.
From Sderot, Israel. Sderot.
Oh, that's where all this. I know exactly where that's at. Yep, there it is. So it's on the northeast corner of Gaza. Then.
Okay, there we go. That makes sense. Sderot, Israel. So we're looking at the northeast corner. Well, we're looking at Bet Hanun. That's Bet Hanun, that little area that keeps getting put in the news every day.
Yeah.
Well, we're looking at Bet has
That's
been.
What we're looking at, I think.
Bet has been. Bet no more. I hate to make light of it, man, but they brutally took that thing out. I mean, there's nothing there. Imagine how people have lost their homes and all this.
No worries, Kyle.
No worries, man. You all good. All good in the hood.
I like that mushroom cloud. What the heck?
Let me see.
Al Qassam Brigade say they targeted an Israeli troop carrier that entered Zaytun neighborhood in Gaza.
I know the other night there was some outgoing missiles that hit Tel Aviv. I believe that was on Saturday. Is that a Saturday or Sunday?
Well, what's that?
There was some outgoing from Gaza that hit Tel Aviv.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to send you that, but I think I was like, kind of figure. Of course they get hit. Not a big deal. The Lebanon border is the most interesting to me. There's a lot of action there, but not a whole lot of like news. Not really. You don't see.
Yeah, a lot of bombing.
No eyes on over there. Is what I'm trying to say.
Kaboom. Keep hearing that, but
I'm hearing now. I hear that one a little bit more clearly now. That sounds like either. Okay, now I'm changing my mind. That sounds more like an artillery piece, or it could be a tank, which is an artillery piece when not.
Yeah, pretty much, right? Yeah,
it's pretty much. I mean, we were using them as artillery pieces in Afghanistan, right?
And now that's kind of what they're using them in Ukraine right now.
And then you hear it again. See a boom, boom.
Yep.
It's either that or an artillery battery just hammering things,
or it's just the sound traveling from what's going on closer in or further in Gaza.
I always thought being a cannon cocker would be a cool job in the Army.
Oh,
you gotta haul around those 100-pound 155 shells.
Oof. Man, my back would say no.
Probably. I bet all their backs are toast. God. Anything to do with ordnance, man, those guys seem to have like the most wrecked bodies on the planet by the time they get out of service. Or infantry, you got a ruck march every damn couple of weeks. I think they ruck like every week now or something. Or they used to at least.
I hear planes flying over now.
Got the electric eye in the sky, man. I'm about to drop something. Wow, look at all that smoke in the air.
That's a lot. A lot of particulate matter in there.
I'm breathing all that crap in. There you go.
At least we don't hear that damn drone anymore.
Oh my God! Or that. There's no more rooster. They killed Steve the rooster apparently.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
That one guy that sounded like he had a damn lawnmower, and the other guy was opening and slamming his door all the damn time.
I kind of figured that feed would be cut out as soon as the invasion starts.
Oh yeah, because they were right there. Come to find out, that one stream that had like the rooster in the background
Yeah.
with the tall white building, that was actually the freaking hospital.
Oh, that's the
So,
okay.
yeah, they were right there in front of that damn hospital. Like
But I think they turned that off for OPSEC purposes because then everyone
Yeah.
could see. Oh, that's where they're at. Let's go get them.
Supposedly, Elon Musk is giving internet to Gaza, but you don't see anything coming out of Gaza, so I don't think that's doing anything
Whatever.
productive, so to speak. Ooh,
Whatever.
that sounds like I'm not sure if that sounds like a fast move. That sounds like an actual bomber. That low rumble.
Yeah, it sounds like it's lingering around. It's hard to tell. I don't think Israel has bombers.
Could be one of ours.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Wouldn't that be something?
Pinch your little star on there and go for it, man.
Well, did you hear? I guess they get permission to that landing ship to, because I guess it transitioned from the Red Sea into the Mediterranean, supposedly, or something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, the USS Baton.
Yeah.
Well, we have two landing ships out there. One is actually, I think, out towards Cyprus, and then the Baton is out there actually closer to the Israel,
right,
Egyptian border, that little triangle area there.
Again, I just think it's there just in case things get weird.
Yeah, I don't know how many Marines they have on that landing carrier, landing craft, or what they call it, LHD, LHC.
Right, whatever. Yeah. I'm sure it's a couple of thousand.
The Navy and their weird acronyms. I still even know what the hell is
that. No, that's normal, Kyle. You'll see them flying around here. Just training missions, not a big deal. Probably Army National Guard.
Oh, they do annual training.
Yeah,
around the clock. They probably, if they're flying in your area, they're probably up there heading towards Yakima. They have the Yakima training grounds up in. Well, that's further north. Never mind. Excuse me. But there's all kinds of training grounds around here. Oh no, there is a I believe out there in Modoc County. There's a place. I can't remember the name now, but.
Alrighty. Well, I think I'm gonna get ready to shut it down here. There's nothing else really going on. We kind of touched on everything that we were going to touch on. Maybe, like I said, in a couple of days, get with your buddy. We could always do a Civil War show, but I definitely we're going to touch on it because it looks like World War II.
They want World War II.
They want World War II, so we'll give it to them.
We'll give them World War II.
Like I said, we'll just leave it up to the chat. They can ask the questions and then see where it goes from there. We'll answer, like I said, the best we can.
That's going to be a cool stream.
Yeah, I think so. I always
started early.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, start that one. Maybe find a time when we're not going to go live with NorCal, and then try to get it in a little bit early. Yeah, exactly. I thought about maybe do an afternoon one, but I think people Stalingrad. There you go, Alex Peterson talking about Stalingrad. When is it? Not sure yet. I was just going to let the poll run out a little bit longer. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Wait, let me think. Tomorrow's game 4, game 5 is Wednesday. Maybe Thursday. Maybe Thursday evening, because there's nothing going. There's Thursday night football, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that works. Yeah. Usually that show won't go that long, but today we started a little bit late just because of Monday Night Football. Like tomorrow, we'll go right after the baseball game and get into the whole whatever happened on the trade deadline, and then also game 4 of the World Series.
Oh, it's in the community tab.
The poll. Hey, go to the community tab. Here, I'll show you. Where are we at here? Hold on. It's not in the YouTube chat. I didn't put it there.
That is going to be a fun stream.
Yeah, I think so. Here, let me. I'm gonna get rid of that. Let me share. Okay, you see Military History Chronicles. You see these little different tabs. You got videos. You got lives. Oh, speaking of videos, make sure you go watch that Alex Varashu video. It's pretty good. Not too bad. my first attempt at doing like a little documentary. Go over here, community. Hit community. Get rid of that. And I got a couple of things up there. Who played the biggest role for the Union during the American War? Oh, it's 50-50.
Okay.
Wow. I'm going to have to.
That's a second topic.
That's interesting. That's interesting. But over here, you got which military history area would you like to discuss? You got 21 votes in there, which is cool. Looks like World War II is taking away 43%. Other military conflicts. I like that.
Ooh, actually, and there's plenty to go with that.
Like. Oh, someone's got a comment. Let's see what they said. Where's it at? I don't see it. No, that's not what I wanted.
Yeah, what the hell?
I thought there was a damn comment in there. Maybe not.
Yeah, there is. It says one comment. Hold on, let me try.
That's what I thought.
Damn you, YouTube.
What's up?
You're so weird. YouTube is always kind of weird.
Yeah, I know. I don't get it either.
All
right, cool.
Comments, you can't see them.
Definitely, World War II, I think, is good. So we already got 21 votes. I don't think, anyway, I mean, unless people come and vote for a bunch of other military conflicts, we could get into that.
Oh, it's MF. He says he posted a link in Lodi News. His Uncle Tony was in World War II.
No kidding.
Yeah, so if you sort by new post or new comments, it should show it to you. And he was first.
There it is. Yeah. My Uncle Tony was in World War II. Very interesting. Hey, let's take a look at it.
Yeah.
Hitler's Hat documentary at Lodi Theater draws crowd. Tony Cardinal stood in front of a packed crowd wearing 21 people Wednesday night. When was this? Oh, that's back in 2003. Wow. Look at that. Lodi veterans. Oh, there it is right here. Cool. Oh, no, that's old. Never mind. The Lodi resident currently resides in Raleigh, North Carolina. Received a copy of the document. I wonder what he did. Does it say what he did? For the young people, I urge you to read all you can about World War II and think about the atrocities. Think strongly about freedom we have in this country. Don't let anyone cut us down. The hour-long documentary, the experience is sort of from the 222nd Regiment. The Dachau concentration camp. Colonel has shown rescuing a man in a box. Oh, so he was part of one of the units that liberated Dachau. Interesting. Wow. That's pretty cool, MF. I don't know if he's in there. How about that?
Yeah.
That's cool.
If MF's around, that'd be cool to learn more about, to be honest.
But there you go, Kyle. That's where you go to vote. Go to the community tab on my YouTube. All right, guys. That'll do it for today's episode. Like I said, maybe we'll come back on Thursday. We'll see what happens. If not Thursday, maybe sometime during the weekend. We'll get it all figured out. And get with your buddy. Tell me what his schedule looks like. Yeah. I'm always good for talking Civil War.
Alex, if you're still on chat, let me know, dude. Otherwise, I'll send you a message.
All righty. I have my favorite, but I'm not going to tell you who it is yet between McClellan and good old Herman Haupt. But you got to come. You got to come with some sources in why you choose who you choose. You just can't just say it. Come with some knowledge. That'll make it more fun.
American Battlefield Trust.
There you go. Yeah, why not? That's a good place to start.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
And you know what? I could be, not that I'm going to be persuaded, but I could see why people would vote for one person rather than another. I could do that. Absolutely. I just would like to hear what the arguments are. All right, guys. Hey, for Will B, for myself, Eric, thanks for attending Military History Conversations, episode 4. Like I said, our next episode, we'll get into what the polls vote. Looks like it's going to be World War II. So I'll leave it to the chat. You guys think of some good topics and we can hit it and get into that. And maybe we'll just, depending on what's going on in the Middle East, we'll just kind of put that on the back burner for now. And we'll get into some more military history stuff. All right, guys. Take care. We'll see you.
Thanks for having me. Later, dudes.
You betcha.